it's T.Boy here, and welcome back to some more Fire Emblem the Sacred Stones. And the last episode, we defeated Leon. With short victory gained, or I guess with short victory, Fomortiis has appeared, the Demon King himself. We have to defeat him once and for all. Our strategy is simple, though his range is quite, kind of insane. So he has three things he can do. Demon Light, Malefic Flash that destroys everything it touches, and Ravager, a horrific blow that invites the destruction of all, and Nightmare, lulls all enemies within range into a deep slumber. He only got one use of that, so once he uses it, it's gone, but it's kind of broken. His stats are ridiculously high. To defeat him is quite simple. Use the legendary weapons. They'll be doing a ton of damage, you can see here. Other than that, things like, let's say this weapon, the Renifluff, only does like 2 times. So use your legendary weapons. It's the best bet, or best value. I cannot freaking speak. The best value you can get. So let's do just that. So my strategy is to get everyone kind of close enough that's not quite in range, but almost. So this is perfect. I want Core Mag up here. Right, can you hit that spot? Okay, you can't. I want whoever has a legendary weapon to be our strikers, essentially. Everyone else can be more on support duty and all that other jazz. So, I think everyone else, okay, we're good here. And, okay, Arthur, you can just go right there. Yeah. And now, what I want to do, I don't think Eric can do that much, no. Sadly, she just can't. But Ephraim, on the other hand, can do a lot. We're gonna have Ephraim just wait up here and end our turn. And as we can see, he is spawning monsters here. That is one of his, I guess that is his turn, but that is one of his abilities he could do, as we just saw there. Gorgons appeared, Minotaurs appeared, these Death Goyles, yeah, a lot of random junk. The objective is just to defeat the boss. So, like I said, my plan is to really just take care of, oh man, okay, hopefully to get turned to stone here. So, like I said, my plan is to have everyone who has a legendary weapon just go straight for the boss, and have everyone else deal with the, I guess, what do they call them? There's like a word you call them, but I guess I'm just not remembering the word. I guess the other just random monsters. I forget what they call them in like MOBAs. What do they call them again? I don't know. Anyway, well, whatever. Besides the point, hey, weapon level increase. Finally, light magic. Okay. Okay. Cormac, you can get in there. You can get in there. I think what I'm gonna do here. Excalibur 20. Okay, only 21. Okay, Ephraim. We're just gonna see if we can just defeat him right here and now. Demon King, I'm going to kill you. He has question mark HP. His HP won't show until you do enough. And you'll be using his Demon Light on me. That's gonna hurt a bit. And his HP is showing. Already too. That's a level up for Ephraim. Level 13, Ephraim gain HP, luck, defense, and resistance. Garcia? You do 30. Cormac, how much do you do? 19 times 2. We'll take it. Now blow right there. He's gonna be at 20 health if he can land this next hit. Cormac will take that in. Oh, we missed. That is a bit unfortunate. Huh. Okay, that's fine. I do got some backup ideas. Well, I mean, backup? I mean, we got rescue idea. Alright. The rescue will allow Garcia to go in with Garm. And right in the face, he has 9 HP. We are very close. This boss really isn't that difficult, I'll be honest. Like I said, as long as you just rush them with your legendary weapons, yeah, you're fine. You know what? I think it's only fitting that, how about Erica gets the final blow of all people? I mean, well, I say of all people, but Ephraim's been kind of hogging the, I guess, the stage ever since we chose Ephraim's route. I think it'd be nice to have Erica finish off the Demon King, while Ephraim did also get the blow on Leon. That's it. It's over, isn't it? Yes, evil has been imprisoned, locked away. The legends of old have been mirrored in our actions today. No, we've done far more than the legends they ever told. We destroyed the Demon King's body. He can never come back. That's right. And we all have you to all. Yeah, Oh my gosh, language. And we have you all to thank for it. And another thing, in that ancient battle, it took the might of the 5 heroes to do what we did. We did not have their extraordinary power to draw upon. No, we didn't. We conquered darkness and restored peace to the land thanks to you. It was because you never gave in. You never stopped fighting. None of you. Not once. Thank you. This means we accomplished our mission. I must relay the good news to King Hayden at once. Yes, I'm sure Father will be most pleased. Brother, this means peace will be restored, doesn't it? Shall I fly to Frelia and let him know? There's no need to rush. I'm sure he knows. After all, we were together, and that ensured our victory. Of course, Prince Ennis. Looks like we're on the outside looking in, eh? If it's so, the fighting's over, and that's something to be happy about. Exactly. Well, that took some doing, but we finally finished the job. We certainly earned our pay. Please tell me we're going to enjoy it. Let's go home, Chief. Let's see now. Shall we head back to Johanna? I guess we could stop in at the guild and get our next contract, eh? But the Queen's gone. I wonder what Johanna will do now. I'm sure it'll work out. After all is said and done, it's our home. Come on, it's time for Garrick's band to ride. Let's go. Heads. Looks like I should be getting back as well. Homecoming time. It's over, isn't it? The Demon King that drove Grotto to madness is dead and gone. I can't believe it. That was part of this whole thing? The war is over, but there's so much remains to be done. Our country lost this war. The road ahead will be long and hard. That's true. And yet, it's a road we must travel. That's the burden survivors must shoulder. Yes, we must fulfill the dreams of Emperor Vigard and Prince Leon. Nozzle, Rennick, we've done it! Gahaha! And a job well done, it was, Princess Larshel. It's finally over. So it's about time for me to... Hold it! I give you no orders to leave. I'm the Princess of Roston, lest you forget. I have many missions yet to fulfill. Come, Dozla, Rennick, that's time to go. Go! Wait up! Let's move, Rennick! The darkness, it's gone. Yes, that's the end. I guess so. Let's return home, Lady Mir. Our friends and family will be worrying about us. What? Hey, teacher! Where are you going? Wait up! I'm coming with you. You will, Ross. You're a true warrior, my pride and joy. But you're still the best, Father. That's right, my father's the best warrior of all Magvel. Ugh, I'm glad someone's so happy, but they better not forget that they won only with our help. Right, Nimi? We all worked together. Wasn't that great, Calm? Hey, don't start crying, please. Oh, glorious light, ready to witness our victory. The foul demon has been purged from the earth. The ancient demon kingdom was as powerful as the scrolls described. And yet, in the end, we were able to defeat him. After all, there's no one better than us. Your continued safety is all that matters to me, Princess Erica. General, Princess Erica! We can finally return to Renius, can't we? Yes, we can all go home, all of us unharmed. I'm exhausted. I like nothing more than to laze about a while. Alas, we're not going to have that opportunity, are we, Prince Ephraim? No, the reconstruction of Renius is going to help us keep us busy. Keep your strength up. I'm going to need you in the days ahead. He'll be beside you through it all. The war is over. Victory is ours. Now we ride for home. Ephraim, it is time I must be going. I am still Princess of Ruston after all. There is much to which I must attend. Renius and Ruston are far apart, but that distance can be managed somehow. If you and I were to be betrothed, that is, I wonder if I appear too forward. No, how silly of me. Ephraim, I must return to Darkling Woods. Is my father gone? Much responsibility falls on my shoulders. Yet I would ask, may I come and visit you from time to time? We of Frelia, we will do what we can to aid in the restoration of Renius. If you have any need of our assistance, you can come to me at any time. And yet another thing. It wasn't such a bad thing, fighting on the same side as you. That's all. The day will come, though. One day, we will see who is the better. Where are you going, brother? You've endured so much to get home, and now? I'm sorry, Erica. I must journey to Grotto. I just received word from Seth. In the south, within the Empire, there has been an enormous landslide. A landslide? Yes. Word it was so great that whole cities were destroyed. They say the damage is so severe, the Empire itself is in danger. That's why I must go to Grotto. The people are saying this is Grotto's divine punishment. But these are the same citizens Leon wanted nothing more than to protect. I cannot ignore their plight. Yes, of course not. I'll ride with you. No, you must remain in Renius. Our country is recovering, but we cannot rest easy. Someone must stay to protect the realm. Ephraim, I understand. I'll take your place until your return. I'll wait for you in Renius, brother. I can always depend on you, Erica. Leon. I will be king. The type of king we often spoke of. Strong and kind in measure. An ideal king. The people of Renius and Grotto are under my protection, and I won't fail them. Watch and see. And there you have it. That was Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. I'll still come to this conclusion that this is my favorite Fire Emblem game of all time. I love Sacred Stones a lot. I really like the plot. Ephraim, like I said, my favorite Lord character of all Fire Emblem. I love Erica too. Just not as much. I just love the characters overall. As you can see that Larshell, Reniak, and Dozla right there. I love those trio. Even though we didn't use like any of them, I still love those trios. Just the antagonists, it's so good. I like Volter, as you can see, for being like for the first like good chunk of the game, being such a douchebag and kind of just overall just like evil. I mean, he is evil. I mean, like he did. He killed Cormac's brother and Erica's route. That of course we didn't get to see, but it did happen. And how much he just wanted to just have just blood be shed and all that crap. Side characters are really good in this game. Like I said, I think that my favorite part of it all isn't like all this. It's really Leon. I think Leon is such a well-written character. He saw the future of Grotto, his empire. He wanted to do what's best for it, and he was literally gonna put himself on the line to save, his empire, to help out his father, and all this stuff. But he was just led astray from the Demon King. He led him down to a path that he should have never taken, and Ephraim just had to put a stop to him. It's kind of sad considering how they were just best friends, the three of them, Erica, Ephraim, and Leon, and it just had to come to that. It is quite sad, and I could not possibly fathom just doing that to, and let's say in real life, something just has to come down to that, and I could never really think of that, because it's tough. But yeah, like I said, I think Ephraim, Erica, and Leon is one of the best just trios of just friends. Oh, are you? My name is Leon. Uh-huh, that's me, the son of the Emperor. You're Prince Ephraim and Princess Erica from Renius, aren't you? I heard you were coming, and I've been waiting here all day. I've always wanted. I don't have any friends of my own age. So, Prince Ephraim, Princess Erica, what do you say? From now on, let's be friends. Man, that's so sweet. Just said again, Leon, Ephraim, Erica, they're such a good trio. And now we get to see every single chapter. 47 turns. Scorch saying, of course that chapter would take 47 turns. 380 turns total. And now since it's the end, we'll get to see what happens to everyone else here. Set to return to Radiance with Ephraim and his fellow knights. His dedicated service made him the most trusted of the new king and queen's guardsmen, as well as the most famous knights in all of Radiance. We can see how many battles he's done, wins, and losses. If they even have a loss, it can only be one because, well, they lost, they would have died. As for France, he continued to serve Renius with the same devotion that he had during the War of the Stones. His generous nature and easy smile made him a favorite among the people. It's nice to see that everyone has like what happens to him after. Yeah, Silent Gilliam. Gilliam returned to his home of Frelia, where he continued to serve the crown as a faithful knight. His imposing countenance was said to strike fear in the hearts of even the most arrogant and brash of Frelia's new recruits. Mulder, wise counselor. After the War of the Stones, Mulder continued to serve the royal family of Frelia. His wisdom served to guide King Innes as it had served King Hayden before him. Hey, when Innes became king. You have Vanessa, dutiful rider. She remained in active duty as an airborne knight in Frelia's army. Her beauty and determination became the standard to which her fellow knights aspired. Ross, his father's son, what a title. He returned to Ide, village of his youth, and helped rebuild it after the bandit attack that brought it to ruin. Years later, he set out on his own to perfect his fighting skill, and hone both body and spirit. As for Garcia, the warrior of Reborn, he returned to Ide to help its reconstruction, same with Ross, after the bandit attack. Afterward, he enlisted in the army, serving Renius as a troop leader. His strength, valor, and experience inspired many. Colm, good-natured thief. He politely refused an invitation to become a spy for Renius, returning instead to his hometown. He spent the rest of his days as a chivalrous rogue helping those in need from the shadows. Yeah, maybe 000. Naming the tier list a tearful archer, she returned to her village and passed her days in peace and quiet. Years later, she traveled to the capital Renius as an archery instructor for their military. She never could resist a good cry. Archer, Saint of Light. Archer moved to Renius to help rebuild the shattered country. He worked without rest to ease the pain and grief of those who suffered during the war. His self-sacrifice made him into a folk hero among the peasantry. You got boy XX Loot. I'm sorry. Loot the Prodigy. After the War of the Stones, Loot returned to Renius to continue her arcane studies. She spent far less time locked in her library by preferring now to explore the outside world. She grew into a great and well-traveled sage. No, she's a mage knight. I too many jokes. Joshua the Tempest King. Joshua returned to Johanna and ruled over it as king. His skills as his leader had grown great and Johanna flourished as never before. He never outgrew his love of travel and games of chance. Natasha, Sacred Healer. Once the war was over, Natasha returned to Grotto to help rebuild the Empire. She dedicated herself to easing the grief of those families that lost soldiers during the war. Ford, the Wild Knight. Upon Ford's return to Renius, his secret hobby of painting was discovered. He was commissioned as a court artist. His work grew popular, and his days became so busy that he often regretted his career change. I still like that. We got to see Ephraim Ford talk about his painting, and it goes to show, yeah, his secret is out now. Kyle Ardent Knight. His service to the royal family of Renius continued without change. He became a battalion commander and gained much trust and responsibility for training new recruits. So Kyle's kind of stayed in the military. Ford, became a painter. Tanya, Winged Queen. Tanya lived happily to prosperous post-war Frelia. She flew to Renius often to visit her dear friend Erica. And his keen stratagem. As time went on, he succeeded his father, Hayden, as King of Frelia. His resourcefulness and tactical powers helped him rebuild a court of loyal vassals that served to lead the country to greater prosperity. Graceful Cyrene. Cyrene continued as commander of Frelia's Pegasus Knights. Her grace and beauty in flight were the subject of many songs and paintings. And her popularity soared. Amelia rose of the war. Following the war, she returned to Grotto to assist her in her country's reconstruction. She surrounded herself with new friends and used the strength she found on the battlefield to live life in happy. I'm kind of reading too fast here. I'm reading faster than Texas. Dussel, Obsidian General. Following the war, Dussel returned to Grotto, where he was instrumental in its rebuilding. He spent his remaining years watching over Grotto and sharing his wisdom with other nations as an expert combat instructor. Noel, Watcher of Darkness. Noel returned to Grotto, where he dedicated himself to rebuilding it and fulfilling Leon's vision. When the country was restored to its former glory, he disappeared without a trace, never to be seen again. Cormag, Loaf Lanceman. Cormag returned to Grotto to assist in the reconstruction of his country. Shortly after, he left to wander his own. When he reappeared, he rejoined the army, not as a knight, but as a common soldier. Arsha, Queen of Light. She succeeded her uncle as ruler of the Ralston theocracy several years after the war ended. She never lost her unique perspective on life. She spent much of her rule visiting the neighboring countries. Dozla of the Steady Axe. As Arshell's rose to become queen, he remained by her side. Watching Arshell grow to become the queen, she was destined to be Dozla's greatest joy in life. Reniac, rich merchant. Arshell summoned Reniac back to Ralston, and he was forced to return. He was never able to escape his service to the self-centered princess, who became queen. Admittedly, he didn't try very hard. I love Reniac, he's such a funny, goofy character. Garrick, the Desert Tiger. Garrick returned as a mercenary. Over the years, his reputation grew so great that he had more job offers than he could have handled. One day, without warning, he left, never to return. So not only Noel just vanished, Garrick also kind of just vanished. This beloved dancer. She danced from city to city, and the entire continent became her stage. Her fame grew and grew, and large crowds gathered wherever she performed. Eowyn, enthusiastic student. Eowyn continued his studies, following his life after teachings of Salah. Eventually, his education branched off into different paths. His insatiable curiosity led him on a trip to explore the world. Marissa, the Crimson Flash. That sounds kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Marissa became battalion leader for an elite mercenary force. Many men sought to challenge her to a duel, and none of them stood up to her blade. What do you mean? No battles during that war. Like, come on. She become good all of a sudden? Silly, the Well of Wisdom. Sally returned to the Carapelin, where he remained a faithful servant of the Manakee. His days were not spent in isolation, though. Many of the friends he met during the War of the Stones came to visit his village. Mirror, the Great Dragon. After bidding her farewells to Ephraim, she returned to Darkling Woods. She lived a long and full life, served by the people of Carapelin, and comforted by the memories of her dear friends. Erica, Restoration Queen. Erica returned to Rhaenys and began the reconstruction effort with her brother, Ephraim. Such a long pause. Seeing peace return to the lives of her people filled her with happiness. Her smile became a symbol of her people's joy. Ephraim, Restoration King. Busy days awaited him upon his return to Rhaenys. He oversaw the rebuilding not only of his own country, but also the entire continent of Magvel. His work was difficult, but his success made him a legend. And that's Finn. That is all for Sacred Stones. For now. There's still a little bit more for us to do here. But for now, that is the main story from Sacred Stones. I'll be still doing some little bonus episodes for this game. Just a few bonus episodes. So we're not entirely finished here yet. But with that kind of being said, I'll start the next play right away. So we'll have bonus episodes of this game coming out, as well as a new Let's Play coming out at the same exact time. So next time, I'll see you guys in the new Let's Play. I'll see you guys back here with some bonus parts of Farm Sacred Stones. See you guys till next time.